Blessings to all, and welcome to another episode of Elevate the Mic. And I'm your host, Max Mupese. Today's a great day because we have a great talent who comes from Montreal, but specifically the South Shore region of Montreal. So I'll let him introduce himself, and you guys will learn a lot more about his story. What's going on, JR?
I'm good, you?
Great.
What's up, guys? It's Babyface J on Spotify. You can go stream my song, Champion. It has 60,000 streams. I'm trying to get it to 100K, so I know you guys can push it.
That's it. It. Simple. So JR, right? JR Music?
Babyface J.
Babyface J, thank you. So why did you start calling yourself Babyface J, or who gave you the name Babyface J?
Well, because when I've been growing up, and now I still have a baby face, so I call myself Babyface J, and people call me Junior. So that's where the J comes from.
Okay, the last one of the family, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Nah, I have a little brother. His
Okay.
name's Rashawn.
Got it. For anybody who's watching this and does not necessarily know who you are,
Yeah.
it's interesting. You're actually the brother of Shaquille Finn, right?
Yeah, I'm Shaquille Finn's brother.
Yeah, professional boxer.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Shout out to Shaquille Finn.
Shout out to him. He has a fight coming up soon, so you guys better buy your tickets, huh?
Got to plug that in, of course.
Yeah.
So, could you tell us about your upbringing, like growing up you grew up in South Shore, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, I grew up in South Shore. My family was always like straight. They have their house. Like there wasn't really struggle growing up. They had enough money to put me in school, so like I was able to learn instruments at the same time, you know? So like I try to incorporate that into my music and rap at the same time.
Right. Speaking of instruments, because I got the chance to watch you perform at Money Money not too long ago, which was last month, and you did an amazing job playing the saxophone.
I appreciate it.
Playing the saxophone, right? And if I'm not mistaken, your finger's still straight? Your finger's good?
Well, my finger's getting better. I was able to remove the cast.
Okay.
So like we're good now. Like I can play again.
Okay, that's good. Because if anybody's watching this, he was playing the saxophone with a broken finger, right? Dislocated or broken?
Dislocated.
Dislocated. But
even so, it's hard to move, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Because I saw you like, okay, you're actually playing the saxophone with a dislocated finger. And that just, it gave me an idea of like, okay, somebody who's not going to give an excuse and still go out there and perform.
The show must go on, you know?
Yes. What was driving you that day, or even what drove you to get to, to go to the show and say, you know what, I'm gonna perform, even if like the show must go on?
Just career moves. Like this is what I want. I know what I want, and I'm not gonna let a finger stop me from getting it, you know?
That's good. You got that from your brother, huh?
I guess so.
That's great. Got that. Now, as far as your music, anybody who's listening to this right now, who's watching this interview, would like to know a little bit how you sound. What would you say are who would you say are your inspirations as far as like
my inspirations gotta be like mostly A Boogie, because when I rap, I like flowing on the beat. I just don't want to like punch it straight. I like to like sing a little bit, you know? Yeah.
The melody effect.
Yeah, the melody, because like I'm just used to hearing melodies because I play instruments too, so it's like natural to me. So like for me to flow on the beat like that.
Got it. You started rapping before playing an instrument, or it was around the same time? I
started playing instruments like 3 years before I started rapping. I only been rapping for 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're doing good.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
That's good. You said how many streams? Could you repeat that?
60,000.
In 2 years?
Yep.
That's real effort. Got it. And let's just say you were to compare yourself to, well, it's always tough to compare yourself always when it comes down to making music, right?
Yeah.
But if you were to compare your style, because you said A Boogie, but like to somebody who's really relevant at this very moment, who would you say other than A Boogie?
Honestly, I don't really sound like anybody else that's like new right now. I have more like of a sound that was popular back then, but I'm trying to bring it back, you know?
The saxophone is helping, or is just...
Oh, the saxophone is definitely helping. I'm trying to like find a way to like mix the both together like on one song.
Okay.
That's probably what I'm gonna do for my next job.
That's different.
Yeah, very different.
Because there's a jazz influence also.
Yeah, nobody does that around here.
You know? So you got the jazz, hip-hop / rap. And that's also a way for you to not put yourself in one box, or not to box yourself in. What would you say is something that you're what would you say is a challenge that you're currently facing as a creative that you feel like you're going to overcome? However, it takes a lot more of like a coaching approach, somebody to reach out to you.
Honestly, the only challenge I'm facing right now is connections, opportunities. That's all I need. Once I have that, then I'm set, you know? That's all I really need.
That's good, because you're in the right platform, right? You're in the right environment right now. 'Cause why I'm saying this is because we had Steve Pajot who came.
Yeah.
We did an interview with him, Grammy Award winner. Shout outs to Steve Pajot, doing great things, Pajot Productions. And he does a lot of things behind the scenes, music producer in the entertainment industry. So that's somebody who we could put you in contact with.
Definitely, that would be blessed.
You could learn about your music, and even if it's not something that's gonna happen instantly, just the fact that you put yourself out there and reached out to that person, that could also create more opportunities, you know?
Just putting my name out there, like that's step number one, you know?
That's it. And so how are some ways you're currently putting yourself out there other than social media?
Well, honestly, that's really the only way, social media and trying to do shows. That's all I've been doing.
Got it. 4 shows so far?
Yeah, 4 shows.
Okay. You stacked them up.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Knowing that you're able to perform and people are hearing about your music, what are some feedback that you're getting for the most part?
I'm really just getting like positive compliments. I've never got somebody tell me like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. It was always just positive feedback. Or it was just like somebody telling me to do some type of like genre. Like people tell me, oh, start doing Afro beats, oh, start doing that. But I'm like, that's not really my sound,
right?
But I'll try it, you know?
Got it. So for you have a new EP coming out, if I'm not mistaken, or you have a new song?
New song coming out.
New song coming out. Could you tell us a little bit more about that song and the inspiration behind it?
Well, the inspiration behind the song was really just like, I recorded it after my show.
Right.
And I was just like, because my mom, she was very supportive of me. So like I made the song saying like, oh, mama said, na 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 na, mama said. Like I really mentioned my mom a lot in that song. So it's really dedicated to her, you know?
It's amazing. Great. It's gonna come out on Mother's Day or before that? That could be a good strategy, right?
That could be a very good strategy.
We'll let the people will know when it's gonna come out. You know what I mean? Good. So who you've been listening to at this very moment that, quote unquote, shaped your style for the most part?
Who I'm listening to right now?
Yes.
That's tough because I listen to a lot of people, but mostly I've been trying to like get into J. Cole because I was really never into J. Cole before, but somebody tried putting me on. I was like, this kind of slaps, you know? But I've been really listening to a lot of Future. That's where I get most of my flow from, but I like to do melodies like A Boogie. That's me.
Good. Different styles, like you're incorporating it and you're creating it in your own way, right? Some of the experiences you've went through definitely shaped some of the lyrics that you were able to write.
Yeah, it really does.
So what would you say has been a breaking, like a moment that quote unquote shaped your lyrical ability or your approach to music?
Honestly,
like a breaking moment.
A moment that really shaped like the way that I make my music and the way I flow on it had to be like one time like this person did something behind my back and like it really hurt me. Like I still have like scars from it right now. And I don't really want to say too much because like to write out the person, but yeah, it was really a lot.
Okay, betrayal type of.
Yeah, betrayal.
Okay, got it. Knowing that you're using your music as a vessel, it's great because you're able to express yourself, and it's a form of healing, right?
Yeah, it's really like healing to me. It's therapeutic. Like making songs at like night, 3 a.m. Nobody's bothering you. It's just you locked into your music. Like it really hits different.
That's good. One thing I'd like to say is that if ever you feel like your music hits a point where you're not necessarily sure where it's going, it's great to have, like you said, you have connection. Like you're looking for connection. That's very
I'm definitely looking for that.
So it's great to have music professionals who could listen to your approach and give you more of an idea, like, okay, how you could turn this one song into a full project, or, you know, whenever you have other creative minds working with you, you're able to create, you know, bigger projects, or even projects that will definitely 10x what you're currently doing. And, you know, you'll get to that point. I'm pretty sure about that one.
I'm sure of it too.
You know what I mean?
It just takes time.
That's it, you know. So at this current moment, what would you like to see happening right now in Montreal? Not only for your peers, but for yourself.
For myself, well, actually, I want to do a listening party soon. I want to invite a lot of people to come listen to a song that I'm going to drop in June. So I'm trying to like rent out a club, make like flyers and dish it out to people. That's like what's really in my plans for like the next months.
Big dreams.
Yep.
That's good, good. This gonna be your first one, or you've done that before?
No, it's gonna be my first one.
But God willing, it's gonna happen, you know?
Yep.
You know?
Hope it does.
And once you have that happening, so that's gonna be the listening party for your EP or your album, if I'm not mistaken, or it's gonna be a single for the most part?
Probably just a single.
Okay.
Because until I finish school, I don't have like much time to record EPs or albums. Because at the same time, I have to get my studies, I have work. So like I only like have time to record like maybe like once or twice a week.
And how old are you? Because you say studies, work.
Yeah, I'm 17.
You working, man. You busting it. You busting it. You know, that's good. Now, what would you like to create outside of music whenever you get to a point where like, okay, you know what, you've pivoted, or you created something different than you know, just art?
Like something I want to like get started other than my music?
That's it, yes.
Honestly, like any kind of business. I was recently looking into like teaching people how to play instruments as like a side hustle, but I haven't really like tapped into it yet. But that's something I really want to look into as well.
Okay. And what inspired you to get to even think about that idea?
Well, just like the fact that I'm getting like really good at playing, so I was like, maybe I can like help other people get that good too. Because recently people have been asking me, oh, can you teach me piano? Can you teach me guitar? Because I know how to play more than one instrument.
Okay.
So like I could be a teacher for that as well.
Okay.
But that's not really the main path I want to follow, you know?
That's like the future.
Yeah.
Got it. And what other instruments do you play? You said you play?
I play the saxophone, the piano, the guitar. I play a little bit of ukulele. Okay. But I don't really like it that much.
Right.
And I play the trumpet. That's it.
Great, great. You have a YouTube channel where anybody could watch all of that, or you just?
Nah, I just play it.
Okay.
Because that's what I do at school. Like I'm in a program in music. It's called jazz pop, music études. And like they teach you two instruments. The guitar and the piano I picked up by myself.
Got it, got it. Anybody's watching this, where they could find your music, how they could?
Yeah, you can find me on my Instagram, Babyface J Music. You can find me on Spotify, Babyface J. You can find me on Apple Music. It's also Babyface J. You can find me on everything. Like I have a distributor that pushes my songs on all the platforms.
Okay. So Babyface is the name, Babyface J.
Yeah, that's the name.
Great, great, great. Last question, or even before going to the last question, this episode is brought to you by Urban Eats Montreal. Urban Eats Montreal, shout outs to you guys for sponsoring Urban Eats Montreal, shout outs to you guys for sponsoring the show, and we appreciate you guys. So yes, I just want to ask you a last question. What are some of your, well, a few last questions. One would be, what is a goal that is currently running through your mind that you want to accomplish within the next 5 years?
Within the next 5 years, I want to hit my first million. That's the main goal.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Got it. And another one would be, if you had the chance to, between pursuing your career full time as a musician and being underpaid, or hitting a mill that is not necessarily in the path of music, which one would you choose?
This is a trick question, but I have a smart answer to it.
Go ahead.
So I would choose hitting that mill and then using that mill and put it into my music.
I love it. I love it. That's a good one. Appreciate it. That's good. That's good. All right. So yeah, we have it. I mean, you've been doing your thing. You're consistently doing your thing. You started at what age exactly?
I started at 15.
15. I mean, 15. Now you're 17. Just imagine like what you could accomplish in the next few years.
Yeah.
And sky's the limit. It's not even the limit. I like to say sky's the view. You know, you're just going above. You're going beyond that. And, you know, keep on keeping on. Just stay relentless, stay focused.
Yep.
And, you know, always learn from your brother, man, because he'll tell you about all of the losses and all of the wins. Appreciate you, man. Keep up.
Thanks for having me.
No doubt. Here we have it. It's a wrap.